and welcome to everyone. I'm going to make those predictions, those odds. Well, to be honest, needless to say that I'm pretty much here on vacation, but I'm still trying to get into the spirit of things. And when I've seen what was happening, what was going on, I was a bit shaken. Yeah, it's true that I was a bit shaken. And I said to myself that some things, I don't know, man. We don't have enough of the fight coming up, and now even more fights are getting cancelled. Only 10 fights are set for now, which kind of sucks. But at the end of the day, to some point, King, hey Joy, how are you? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Just trying to grind it out. Just trying to battle as hard as I can. And I've recently challenged Tricky Trash Talker Jesse on Fire, as well as you've probably seen. So here I am. I will do breakdown predictions. And first fight, I only have Carlos Mota to win, -175. Carlos Mota inside the distance. That is what I have for the first fight. Yeah, I challenged that trash talker because he's talking too much, he's eating too much shit, and I, I like to eat shit inside the octagon, but everybody can do anything via words, but yeah. Hold on. I'm going to post a video here. I'm going to post a video here. Yeah, so you can enjoy watching it. I have Mota to win the next fight. I need to see how this whole fight card looks like. I need to open Topology. Joshua Weems, Clayton Rodriguez. Joshua Weems. I know nothing on Joshua Weems. Who is that guy? Christian Rodriguez. It seems that bout is slated. I will have to analyze it tomorrow. Weems versus Rodriguez. Let's say Rodriguez to win. But I'm sure. I'm kind of unsure of that fight. Yeah. Let's say Rodriguez to win, but I'm unsure of that fight. Didn't have enough time. So the next pick, Chase Hooper, Steve Garcia. I've got Chase Hooper to win. And I'm gonna say that I'm pretty much confident in Chase Hooper. -255. Hooper submission. Yeah, Hooper submission. How much is Hooper submission anyway? +250. I mean, Luis Pena came close to submitting this guy, so why Cooper wouldn't come close? Does it make sense? Yes, it makes sense perfectly. Joseph Holmes, Jun Young Park. I've got Jun Young Park to win. -225. And got Jun Young Park. KO, TKO round 3. Yeah, that's how I got Jun Young Park to win. Andre Arlovski, Marcos Rogerio de Lima fight goes the distance. Minus 139. Arlovski decision. I think Arlovski decision might actually sound like a great piece of play. Yeah, to me at least in the first place. Delete the horse. Delete the versus horse. The fight starts round 3. That's okay. Delete the to win plus 145, but he's so unpredictable, man. I don't know. That guy is so fucking unpredictable, so I honestly got no idea which way could it go, honestly. That's the whole preliminary card. I won't be doing a big live this time as I'm really tired and I don't want to interrupt all my obligations and stuff. Plus I'm on the trip, I'm on the voyage, so let's go with the main card. Main card. Alright. Minute 7. Main card, we've got Dustin Jacoby versus Kyle round 3. Jacoby versus round 3. No distance. That is my pick. Fight not going the distance. And yeah, let me see how much is no distance. Minus 189. Khalil KO, TKO. That's gonna be a greater piece of play. Plus 265. Then Trishon Gore, Josh Fremd. I'm super unsure of that fight. Man. Fight starts round 3. If I must pick a side, then Gore, but not sure. Acosta versus Vandera. Acosta to win. For minus 195. Acosta KO, TKO. Plus 150. That works for me. Now we're gonna go into the co-main event of the evening. Max Griffin versus Tim Means. Griffin. Minus 180. Griffin KO, TKO. But this could easily be Griffin distance too. Could be Griffin decision also. Don't get upset. Hey lad, how are you, man? How's everything doing, my friend? How are you doing? I like Kattar to win as he is the underdog too. Just enjoying a couple of beers before bed. I got Kattar too. Yeah, I've got Kattar. Kattar decision. I got Kattar decision. Kattar is so tough, so hard to beat. Plus 215. Now let me write my bets. I think Alan will guess if he can't get a quick KO. Kattar will put it on him. Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Bets. Griffin to win. I'm gonna write you my bets right now. We got Griffin to win. We've got Valdo to win. And Hooper to win. Underdog picks. Kattar. Maybe the leads. Just saying maybe. So yeah, these are my bets, the bets I played. I won't be going live for much longer. I like the leads too. I like the leads too. Got to say that I like him too. Sounds like a great piece of play. I think it will be around 1 KO. Well, the leads has those great knees for either horse or the leads. It's possible. Anything is possible, got to say. Really much anything is possible, and that fight is going to be nice, very much great piece of play. So just to do some timestamps, I'll stay and chat a bit with you right now. Just 1 second. Prelims until minute 7, main card until minute 19, then chit chat. Okay. Okay, let's shoot in with questions. Would you like us to discuss something, you lad? I can stay a bit more. Did you like my challenge on Just on Fire? What do you think, man? Did you like my challenge? I would really like to see that, and he's going to be the MMA Halls guest. I rewatched it after. You rewatched it after. That's great, man. That's pretty much great. I'm glad. I'm glad that you enjoyed. I'm really glad that you enjoyed. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm Bulgarian Cowboy versus Jesse on Fire in Scotland. Hey, Real News MMA, how are you, man? How are you, great friend of mine? Yeah, I would like to take place. You know, that fight could take place in Scotland. And imagine all that lights. Bro, how scary is Khalil Roundtree now? He's actually terrifying. Very terrifying. Very terrifying, man. If he hits you, he is gonna wipe the floor with you. He is very, very scary, my friend. Very scary. Well, would you like to see me fighting Jesse on Fire? Would you like to see me fighting that guy? He is definitely on steroids. How his body completely changed. Yes, he is on steroids. I mean, it's not rocket science, you know. Yes, he is on steroids. He just hasn't been caught. Bro, either him or the Schmo, but I'd prefer Jesse on Fire. I'm gonna challenge Schmo too, but later with 12.5k. I'm reaching 12.4k tonight, I hope. So I had to challenge one of the guy, but yeah, Jesse on Fire. Jesse on Fire is a shit talker. He doesn't know to fight, and Cowboy is training every single day. Even now, when I'm in Subotica, Serbia, even nowadays when I'm in Subotica, Serbia, I should have rest. You know, I should have rest at least a bit, but I didn't want to rest. I wanted to train. So I wanted to train. And I'm gonna train every single fucking day. Always on that grind. Absolutely, man. This is my life. You'll smash either of those fools. Yeah, but I would also prefer to fight Jesse on Fire. You know why? Because Jesse on Fire is only talking. And I don't like guys who are strong with words. Anybody can say anything. And Moss from the MMA halls, he told me that this guy would like to, that this guy would like to is going to be their guest tomorrow. So I hope Moss is going to ask him the magical question: would you like to fight the Bulgarian cowboy, and how are you going to finish that guy? Well, he is not going to finish me. I can promise you that. It's hard to finish a guy like me because we Bulgarians, we are insane. We are insane people. We are ready to fight until the last time breath, and that's what he doesn't understand. We don't talk shit. We live in the world of shit. That's the difference between me and him and everybody who speaks behind the mic. I'm not a guy who hides behind the mic because I don't need it. Do you think we'll see Bukauskas back in the UFC? Yes. Yes, he's fighting Luke Chadwick at Cage Warriors in the case. I think you've noticed that he's fighting Luke Chadwick at Cage Warriors. That's gonna be a great piece of play. Yes, we are going to see him. And yeah, I'm just telling about, everybody can sit and talk shit. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to sit and talk shit. That's easy. But can you really talk shit? Can you really talk shit inside the octagon? That's my question. I think he could be really good if he gets used to his size, man, but the injury took him out for a long time. Yes, I know, man. ACL injury, and I'm privately very good with Modestas Bakauskas, so I do believe that Modestas Bakauskas is definitively going to get back into the UFC, and he worked on some aspects of the game. He improved some of his failures, some of his bad areas, and yes, I do believe that Modestas Bakauskas he has good chances. I think in his early 30s he could definitely be ranked. I also agree with that. He's got time left, and Modestas Bakauskas hasn't said his final word. Just to tell you that Modestas is a jewel, man. People are heavily People are heavily underestimating his power, but yeah, this could be awesome. But what do you say? So, what do you say? You think Bukauskas is going to get back into the UFC? Well, I do agree. He just got screwed over badly in matchups. He was robbed, man. Against Michal Alexichuk, he was brutally robbed. Do you remember that? Do you remember what kind of a brutal robbery it was? One of the worst robberies I have ever seen. And then they screwed him over against Jimmy Crute as it was not a way to go. At least for him, it was not a way to go. It was a big shit, man. Do you like my new background? Yes, he's working on wrestling a lot. Yeah, I'm privately good with Modestus. He's working on wrestling a lot. Very much a lot. He's trying to become a good wrestler every single day. He's trying so hard, but we will see whether he'll grind it out or not. I honestly got no idea about that, but from what I've seen, he's big and powerful. If he can apply that, it would be so good. Yes, it would. It would be amazing, actually. I can see Roundtree go doing to Jacoby what he did to Bukauskas. I actually have Roundtree via KO, TKO. I also have Roundtree winning that fight. Yeah, I also have Roundtree winning that fight. And guys, I've got to say thanks to you because you see me traveling now. My sponsor is paying trips only because of you. So, big shout out to my lovely fans because if there wasn't you, I would have never reached these rankings. So, it's all thanks to you. Well, you are the one behind it. You know, my sponsor, he was having some, how to say, some goals in the past. He set some goals, and when he saw what I did, when he saw that everybody in the MMA community are mentioning me ahead of Blagoy Ivanov, when they say Bulgaria, the first association is the Bulgarian Cowboy. It's not Blagoy Ivanov, it's not Jordan Radev. We're pushing you on Guru's Discord. Oh, thank you, Violed. I've seen you pushing me very, very hard. I've seen that, and it means a lot to me. No, it means life to me. And when fans accept you, today I was talking to my sponsor, and you know what he said to me? I literally started crying when he said that. He said, Vlad, do you know that when people in general talk about Bulgarian MMA, do you know what is the first association? I said, what is the first association? He said, it's you, Vlad. It's not Blagoy Ivanov. And guess what? Blagoy Ivanov is ranked UFC fighter. And I was like, man, I'm trying so hard. I mean, I realized your goals. I'm doing what you said, etc. And he said, Vlad, continue doing the same thing, and in few years you'll become a legend. You know, because he said Blagoy Ivanov. We respect your content, bro. Thank you. He said Blagoy Ivanov cannot fight for life, and my sponsor says, Vlad, unless you end up in a sanatorium or unless you go crazy, you are going to become a superstar. So that's what he told me. And he is right. Blagoy Ivanov won't be able to fight forever. But me, I can stream forever. Why not? And I see that many, many people respect me, that I get tons of respect I have never gotten in my whole life. I've never been that much respected. I mean, compared to the UFC community. Blagoy will be lucky if he can still fight 5 years from now. And the Bulgarian Cowboy will be still streaming 5 years from now. I will be still streaming. I will be still training unless I go crazy and unless I end up in a sanatorium. Is there a danger of it? I'll be honest with you. There is. 20 to 30% there is, because it's very hard if you're introvert. If you're introverted person, it's very hard to carry all of that. But I'm battling. I'm trying so hard. I will never surrender. I'm an introvert too. You are? Yeah, but I'm totally antisocial. For example, I have no friends. I'm like, everything to me is like, I'm different, man. I'm different. I don't like to have too many people surrounding me, etc. And that is going to make me problems in life. But at the end of the day, I've got my greatest fans. You're unsocial, not antisocial. Ah, okay, whatever. Unsocial, unsocial. That's normal to me. I get anxiety all the time. Me too, man. I'm diagnosed with anxiety, depression, PTSD, and the beginning of schizophrenia. Yeah, I'm unsocial, yes. I'm unsocial too. I don't like too many people. I don't know, man. Before COVID, I used to be a different guy, but now everything has changed. But at the end of the day, who cares, man? Literally, who cares? Yeah, I'm unsocial. It's like, I'm happy when I'm alone with my fans. No, honestly, I'm the happiest when I'm discussing like this with my fans. Didn't even know what anxiety was until my mid-20s. Me neither, man. When I visited the psychiatrist, he was like, Vlad, you got some anxiety, depression, PTSD. The beginning of schizophrenia, I'm like, man, can you please explain me what that means? Yeah, really, can you please explain me what that means? I didn't know what that is. But modern diseases, man. All kinds of modern diseases. That's like the modern era. But we are all fine, you know. We're all fine. We're all just human. We're humans. Yeah, I get anxious all the time, but at the end of the day, why not? We're working, we're battling hard, and we like it fast. Alright, guys, I will have to go now. I just did this. Quit in March. It's gotten better for me, thankfully, but I smoked weed daily for years. Quit in March. So, what happened when you quit? I rarely smoke. Very rarely. Maybe once per month, twice per month. It sucked for 2 weeks roughly, then it was fine. Ah, okay. Then your body started getting used to into the spirit of things, I assume. I'm glad you're doing fine, man. I still have anxiety though, but nowhere near as bad. Well, I still have it, but not that quite big, you know. Not that quite big like I used to have once at a time. I used to get anxiety attacks all the time. I was having very big problems with anxiety attacks like maybe 10 months ago before I was diagnosed. Now I'm fine. Now I'm pretty much fine. Like my head starts twitching, I can't think, and I feel like I'm sinking into the ground. Oh, it was happening to me too. No, but I'm glad you're feeling fine now, man. You know, I'm very, very glad that you're feeling fine now. I hope you like my new surround. But when you quit, it's a big victory of your life, man. Looks proper comfy, very Eastern European and cozy. Yeah, that's it. That's it, old school style. Pretty much old school style. I'm always glad to discuss like this with my die-hard fans. You are great, you really are great, guys. Yeah. Okay, I need to get some sleep now. So I assume I will be live tomorrow. Can't guarantee though because I'm here to on vacation etc. But I can't live without my fans. So I will try to be live tomorrow. Catch you later. And these 3 days I'm on kind of modified vacation, but I'll grind it out. Night night everyone. Enjoy.